Hey boys, welcome back to another edition of FSI's PGA Picks. We are doing the Arnold Palmer Invitational Round 4. What a spectacular Round 3. I was just talking with the guys in the Discord. Amazing shots throughout this tournament in the third round. Our boy Jazzy J with that ace, he was in the optimal lineup. That was a really good pull from down in the 6K range. Spieth over Casey would have been something I would have loved to have, but I had mostly Casey. I did have Spieth in a few, but he had that amazing round. He also had an ace. But the story was this Bryson DeChambeau guy. Yeah, he's pretty good. Drove the length. What everybody's waiting for on the 6th tee, it is the lake hole. He drove to the front of the green on that big, long 500 par 5, carried the lake. It was really exciting. Really good for golf. This is really fun to watch. Just kind of a match made in heaven. Bryson DeChambeau taking these big angled off the tee shots, and just the spectacle and what it looks like to achieve these feats. It's really fun to see, and it's changing the game, and I'm all for it. I think golf thriving on this excitement is getting a lot of young viewership. I think it's really fun, and I'm excited for round 4. The weather is going to be the most talked about thing from the industry this week, and you're going to hear it from me here. It's going to get windy, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. I think this is going to get pretty lightning quick on the greens. There isn't going to be a rain shower like we did today, which softened conditions, which made the approach shots a lot easier. Tomorrow and overnight, we're gonna have wind, dry this course out, and these greens are gonna get super quick, and it's gonna get a little bloodbathy tomorrow on the greens. I think whoever can keep their composure, putt really well, try not to get too aggressive, and I think around the green is going to be the real key here. If you can find guys that have been really good on the approach, it's and then around the green being able to get up and down for par is going to be a good score. I think tomorrow. I could be wrong, and I'll play for both angles, but in my experience, when the wind like this keeps going, in Florida, a lot of water, a lot of places to get in trouble. I think playing for par tomorrow, guys that have been consistent, obviously, but yeah, I'm taking guys with around the green approach and ball striking, big key tomorrow, keeping it in the fairway. So with that being said, let's get into some picks. 10K, Rory Mcilroy 10-7 and Victor Hovland 10-4. Both going to be on my fade list. Rory Mcilroy has a mental breakdown going on. He cannot figure out how to close down events, and even can't even get it going on Saturdays anymore. He is becoming a weekend bugaboo. Hovland is looking like he's running out of steam after trying to top 5 and win the last 4 events. It just looks like it's catching up to him. So both guys are going to be on the fade list tomorrow. I'm going to be starting a lot of my lineups with Bryson DeChambeau at 10-2. 5.8 off the tee. To go along with this distance, he's really gaining strokes off the tee. 10.2 tee to green. It leads the field. 8.8 ball striking. As I've been talking about in the last 2 rounds, 2 videos for the last 2 rounds, if you've listened on from that point on, I told you that this is the best Bryson has been striking the ball that I've seen in a while, probably since the U.S. Open, and now the winding conditions are going to happen, and putting's going to have to come into play. It looks like his putter was found today. I think Bryson probably closes this tournament out. I think Bryson wins tomorrow. So that being said, I'm going to need that place differential because we know round 4 scoring, place differential plays a key factor into scoring. So Bryson going to be a heavily owned golfer for me tomorrow. Spieth at 9.5, 4.9 on the approach, 5.1 tee to green. He is currently 4th, and Spieth has these Sunday moments where you're scratching your head. I don't know. I want to think that this isn't going to happen again, but now the cameras seem to get to him on Sunday, and he just kind of crumbles. This feels a little different. He looks like he's having a lot of fun. I'm going to probably go down this road again and just curse myself at the end of the day thinking, why did I take Spieth on Sunday? And I'm hoping that I don't flip-flop how I had Casey in round 3 Should have had Spieth, and then I'm going to take Spieth, and I should have had Casey. So you play the right card. I'm going to probably play a little bit of both Spieth and Casey. Casey at 9-4. He's got all the really good ball striking numbers. He plays well in the wind. He's even putting pretty well this week, so I really like both of them too. But you know what? The main guy in this whole discussion is Terrell Hatton at 9,300. Since he went 5 over on Thursday, he has been a wrecking ball, just destroying this golf course. He's 10 strokes tee to green, 6.7 on his ball striking. I think he's posted multiple back-to-back 64s or 65s. He's just killing it. He's up to 11th. He was at like 150th at some point. That's why you never give up on guys. And if you haven't given up on Hatton and you've been playing him every here and there and you've been profitable in Showdown like I have been, really love to see that from Terrell Hatton. Winner of this golf tournament last year, highly capable of coming out and playing really well. Not going to slow down on Terrell Hatton. Zalatoris, I think I'm going to have to leave out of lineups because I can't play everyone here in this 9K range, which is also going to lead me to thinking that the steam on Corey Connors is going to fade. That's total speculation from me on Connors because he's played so dang well. 6.1 ball striking, 4.90 on putting, and he's a terrible putter. So I could see that backfiring, but you see it, these guys that get out to the first round lead, they get to round 4 and they kind of just fall apart. We'll see what happens with Connors. Maybe one solo dart, but I think if the ownership's high on Connors, I kind of want to be on the other side of it and be playing someone like Tommy Fleetwood at 9K. He's currently 6th, 5.4 tee to green, 3.3 putting, 8.7 total. Plays really well in winning conditions, really good open player. So I'm going to love that kind of correlation with the windier conditions tomorrow. And Terrell Hatton, Fleetwood, Casey, and Spieth, probably my major plays, maybe Connors. 8K, not so much I like here. I would rather play, Fleetwood or Connors over Lanto, although Lanto is an 11th. He's doing decent. Kokrak at 8,800 is doing really well. Tee to green, 8.8, even 6.5 on his ball striking, and he's got 3.7 around the green. I'm more inclined to play Kokrak over Lanto. Buzedenho is a really good golfer around the green and on the putting green. He's 4.7 putting. I think he's the best play in the 8K range at 8,100. I think that's the best value when it comes to a guy with that starting position and the upside that he has in these windy conditions and how he plays on the greens. Richie Winruski is a decent play. He's from Boston or Rhode Island, I think. One of the two. He's fairly good in the wind as well. He usually pops in the windy conditions model. Lee Westwood, a Euro Tour veteran, shot 7 under today. I believe he had 8 birdies and an eagle. Really good stuff from him. 9.5 on tee to green, 6.6 ball striking. I don't mind Lee Westwood. I think he does fairly good. He's even gaining strokes on his putter, which was something that you don't normally see with him. Keegan Bradley looks like he's really figured things out. It's really cool to see him putting really well, 3.8 around the green. I think Lee Westwood and Keegan are going to be good plays in this 7K range. Charlie Hoffman, a name and a guy I haven't played in a while, but he's 11th. He's gained 5.2 on the approach, 5.5 tee to green. And don't mind that he's, gained 1.1 putting. He's usually not a good putter. So we got some old guys down here in the 7K range that I think their experience in playing this golf course, playing in windy conditions, is really going to pay dividends for them. I don't mind Danny Willett either in a low 7K range. Really good golfer in windy conditions. 6K, I think this range is a bit dead, but I don't mind Jazzy J, as we played him on round 3. He played immaculate, really super cheap. Like I said earlier at the top, he was in the optimal lineup. He's currently 7th, 6.5 ball striking, 6 strokes tee to green. I'm going to keep rolling the dice with him. Doug Gim came out of nowhere today, shot 7 under at 6,500. The California native really plays well on these, windy condition golf courses. Can he back up a 7 under round? I doubt it, but he's starting pretty high up, and if he doesn't completely tailspin on us, I think his place points prove to be a difference maker at his price tag. Sneaky play of the 6K range. I'm going with Patrick Harrington, an Open champion, a two-time Open champion at 6,100, 3.7 on the approach, 5.3 ball striking. Patrick, really good in winning conditions. He plays Florida courses pretty much every year, so I don't mind him as a sneaky 6,100 play to see if you want to get the Bryson Speed Casey lineup combo into your lineups tomorrow. That'll do it for round 4, and that'll do it from me from the Arnold Palmer Invitational. It's been a blast this week. Really fun golf to watch. I'm looking forward to next week's players. Our 5th major, and we got a millionaire maker in our lobby. I know we're going to be chomping at the bit to talk about that come Monday night, and you'll have that video out Tuesday. Really looking forward to this week. If you want to get into the Discord channel, talk with us, chat with us on golf. We're always talking during the day, especially on Sundays. You can find that link in our handle at FSIDFS on Twitter, and if you want to find us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel below, and like and comment, and we'll talk soon, and have a good weekend, guys.